As you guys can see, I'm in replay mode, and this is a replay mode of my analysis on basically all my USD pairs that I trade: USD SEK, USD SEK. Oh, look at that big gap right there. That's nasty. But we're just gonna do a replay of my analysis and how my algorithm works. This is for Southside Wall Street and my whole team there. We can do a playback from as soon as I started selling the market, which was a original breakout of the big daily trend, which was here. I called this trade out. This is my largest trade of the year. I caught about like 3,000, 4,000 pips from the top all the way down. And I missed this rest of this move, but I was in up here. I think I got out here, got in here, here, got out here, 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 and then this was a level that broke. This was a trend line breakout that I called out to my Telegram group chat. If you want access to that, you can DM me on Instagram at JROWBEE. That's the only profile. Or you can email my company at instock 247 365 at gmail.com. You can reach me there. And in my bio of my Instagram, my personal Instagram, JROB, you can access me on through any one of my companies through the DM. All of them will be in my bio. So as you can see, this is the monthly sell. Fair value got range. So my bias was sell as soon as we broke down. And on the lower time frames, you can definitely see how the trend started to reverse at this level of 110. I mean 113,773. Then you go to the 4 hour chart. So what we're doing is we just dissecting the candles pretty much. Of course, the monthly trend is bullish, but if the monthly trend is bullish, then give me a second, let this load up. Okay. If the monthly trend is bullish, you are looking at the smaller time frames to see when the trend starts to reverse. So let's say you go to the weekly. All right. That's where we are now. Well, this is where we are now, broken out of this level. But that level came here. As soon as we had this triple top 1, 2, 3, didn't break out of that zone anymore, we slowly start breaking down into the trend. And this was 2001, 2002. This was around that area. So we looking all the way back then to see what areas were strong then. And we kind of basing that bias on when price was there, how were the markets moving. So you can see, which is the top level at 113,773, it rejected that level completely on the weekly. So on the monthly, of course, you're just gonna see a big wick because it's how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 weeks. That's 2 months. So probably on the monthly, two candles right there was just exactly like this. You see how we came up? We came above this level at the monthly fair value gap range. Came into this level, stopped, formed a wick at 113, came back down, closed, reversal candle, came up, wicked again, boom, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing. Came and made these levels down here, which is my take profit. So if this crash starts as soon as 2024 hits, the dollar's going to retrace all these levels right here and these imbalances. But it's just going to retrace this whole trend that the dollar made if it sinks really low. And what that's going to do to the crypto markets, they're going to boom. You can see Bitcoin 100,000, Ethereum 100,000, shit like that. I mean, stuff like that. Excuse my language, but I'm going to ask Pico to cut that out. But this is the trend, folks. So when you trying to predict I guess a breakout or a reversal, you basically look at the price action at those levels. So you sink down to the weekly, then you sink down to the daily, just to dissect and see what actually happened in price. So how many touches do we got on the dollar? 1, 2, 3, 4 of 113,773, and that formed a zone right here. And then we broke down, retested this trend pretty much. And this was an area of liquidity to the sell side that we filled on the daily chart, big time frame, everybody. So I seen that happening, and I knew this was it's like the inner, you can say, inner trend line, because it had a lot of touches and retracements back to it. Like these could be all trades, like 1, 2, just bouncing off the trend line, if you get what I'm saying. Because when you sink down to the lower time frames, these look like great trades on the big overall trend. Because it was still bullish around this time, 2022, summer months, in the spring, summer months. Then we topped out in September, and that's when you've seen all this different news start coming out. They pushing price up, pushing price down, but overall the trend started breaking down bearish because we was rejecting that 113,773 level, and we broke out of that zone of that 110. Then you start seeing price retrace all these levels. So I already knew that this was the balanced price range, fair value gap. Not balanced price range, but the fair value gap. So my algorithm started picking it up, start showing the liquidity size. So that's the same thing pretty much. This just a big zone. If I was to mark this up even more, like I just mark that as a zone, and that zone is gonna stick throughout. So of course, this is a target for these trend lines that I'm drawing. As soon as we touch here, we break back down. So we're going to basically show you guys the price action around my areas and with my strategy. So back to look at this price action around this area at 107, how it's just slowing down, slowing down. And this is November. And we just gonna let the replay mode play. Where's that where it is now? I know I did wrong. But you pretty much overall see like the market is reversing for that downtrend bearish for sure. And this is the trade that I'm taking at the rejections of this level. You see how I reject 1, 2, 4 hour, boom, boom, catalyst. So we up right now. It's this rejection, but you see price action starting to stop around here. It's like slowing down as soon as we get to this level. But this is the third time touching it, and we still got a lot of selling power and a lot of rejection to the upside. So I'm gonna just start where I started shorting the market and see how far we can get.
I'm in this shit for life. Living my life, that shit was trite. Get on my neck, my wrist got ice. It was the times I wanted to die. It was the times I wanted to cry. It was the times I cut myself out. Really thought I was Michael Myers. I tell the truth, put that on. I got a whole amount. I'm in the cut like a motherfucking bandage. I got a whole amount. I'm in the cut like a motherfucking bandage. I know they hear me now. I know these niggas, they really can't stand me. They trying to steal the sound. They trying to steal the bounce. I say, hey, yeah. now. I'm in the cut like a motherfucking bandage. I got a whole amount. I'm in the cut like a motherfucking bandage. I know they hear me now. I know these niggas, they really can't stand me. They tryna steal the sound. They tryna steal the pound. I say, hey, hey, yeah. How you doing? I am not no regular. My life is like a movie. Yes, I must admit I've got these still wanna do me. I will never change 'cause I'll always remember two things. Biore blemish patches. Absorb the oil.
Yeah.